Here are the cards I'll be using today. I like a lot of cards. They give different meanings and messages. Two more. Start the first read. Five of Chalices. It's a lost card. Usually has 5 cups altogether. 3 spilt, 2 not spilt. Sometimes we focus on our losses instead of what we still have. You see the 3 cups falling and spilling like a whirlwind. It more looks like this guy is letting go of some things that he doesn't really want to let go of. Maybe the Stone of Life is just taking a couple things away that you want to keep to yourself, but you can't right now. 2 of Wands. You have 2 options you like looking off in the distance and gripping one more than the other, usually. These are 2 different but the same, just in how they're formed. If your creative ideas are taking form and you like one of them more than the other. Maybe you're losing one idea over the other and you don't like it. Or you can only do one. 2 of Swords, which is actually the strong decision card. That's what it is, it's a decision card altogether. Maybe you're trying to decide what to let go of. Regardless of what you're letting go of, you see it as a loss. You need to let go of something, and you need to find your aim through your intuition, but not by your sight. Go as you're guided. Make a mission statement for your soul. Make a plan for your future. That's kind of what this one is. If you look at the original Waite tarot, there's a guy standing there with 2 wands, and he has his hand on one, but he's staring off into the distance. It's about making a plan. Love yourself. I think it's supposed to be in order. Love yourself. In order to love someone else, you must first love yourself. Love yourself. Follow your intuition. Trust you as you move forward while you make choices. I'm going to start a new read. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is your dreams. It's like a whole bunch of cups that have like different things in them. Like different dreams, possibly illusions. This one's splashing and playing in them. Like he's playing with his options. Seven of Rings, which would be your 7 of Pentacles in this deck. This is where you're waiting to harvest something when it becomes ripe. It's like standing there waiting. You like put in the hard work and you're just waiting to see how it's going to happen and when to move forward. The Hermit. Go within. Contemplate. Maybe go out in nature and contemplate. Listen to your inner voice. Get in touch with yourself. while you're trying to make these decisions. You also have a 7-7. Look up that angel number. There's a guy on a bridge at night just thinking, deep in thought. You have a lot of decisions to make. Be patient with yourself and the situations around you. What's your honest truth? What do you really want? What are you really reaching for? Bear, strength. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth. With strength and confidence, you are free to roam at will and follow your path. This one has truth. What's your honest truth? And then it says, stand for your beliefs or your truth. What's your truth? Are you digging deep in yourself to find out what your truth is? Time. Time will tell. I like this one. If you look at the Rider-Waite, it's a guy that has a garden with 7 pentacles, and he's standing there with his hands on the top of the hoe or the rake. I think it's a hoe. He's tending his garden, and he's just watching it. And then you have everything just watching. And then we have this guy. He's just on the bridge, just watching and waiting. Patience, time. Don't rush it. Find what your truth is. This one just fell off the deck, so we'll take it to 7 of chalices. Again. So we have double 7 of chalices. 7 of cups, 7 chalices. You're still weighing your options. You're still looking for the forward, trying to figure out what your options are. You have to find your truth and follow your truth. I'm going to start a new read. Knight of Wands. This is your Playboy card. This is your player card. This is the one that's like usually a male or somebody that'll rush out and do wild stuff. That doesn't want to commit, just wants to be final. Or somebody that'll rush out and do wild stuff. That doesn't want to commit, just wants to be fiery, vivacious, and to do whatever they want to do, not caring what everybody else thinks. Be guy or girl. Spirit has a plan. King of Pentacles. This is somebody that is very slow moving, that sits and thinks, but has plans, is stable, has built his kingdom, has built himself up financially, has a lot of stability, and is still vibrant. Because we got the sunflower. He's guiding himself through whatever. Maybe this is a father figure, and maybe this is like a son or a daughter that's watching them do crazy stuff in their life, and he's trusting that they have a plan. The Spirit has a plan for them as he tries to guide them. The world. Getting out, being in the world. Usually the world is a circle of completion. Finding friends, family, spending time together. There's like a lion here. Somebody's trying to reach out for peace while they're, I don't know, in the lion's mouth. Does it have shooting stars? Fish kind of look like piranhas. There's a swan. There's a snake that looks like it wants to bite. It's like all kinds of things out in the big wild world to guide yourself through with stability. Helps you not get sucked into all that stuff. But they could still be concerned that their young spirit over here that wants to sow their wild oats is, I don't know, getting their stuff under control. Maybe they want to guide them. Spiritual bath. Pouring knowledge into the big head to the little head. Maybe they're trying to bring them into church or something. Maybe they're trying to bring them into church or something. Get back to elemental. Get back to the foundation. Could be a teenager or a young adult if they're trying to get back into like the basics of their soul. Healing family lines. Free yourself from secrets. Discover the hidden treasure of your heritage. I feel like somebody's just trying to bring somebody back in the fold so they don't do stupid things and make stupid mistakes. It's 1222. Thanks for the 1222. And there's a 555. Those are angel numbers if you want to look them up. Again, 122 or 555. Might mean something to you. Just know if you're this one, the father figure or the mother figure, we're going to go both interchangeably. Father figure, mother figure, they're trying to get you to understand, to guide your course as you go out in the big wild world. Maybe somebody's graduating this year, or going to college, or just moving out. Regardless, your parents or the guiding figure actually cares about you, but it's not trying to be mean. It's trying to just guide you back to your soul, your faith, who you want to be. What's going to guide you straight and true through your life. As they see it. No judgment either way. Let's start a new read. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about a change of perspective, like a swift change of perspective. Like you normally are seeing the person from above the water, you see their face, but a change of perspective is like now you're going deeper under the water to see what's there, what's dangerous around you possibly, that you didn't see before. You're still not seeing it because your head's above the water, but other people can see that something you're going to do might bite you later. And then maybe they're trying to get you to have a change of perspective to know what the risk is around you. Queen of Swords. She's like the one that's there. She's soft and sweet, and she'll beckon you forward. But if you don't come true, she will cut your head off. She will cut your head off with the sword of truth. This is one of my cards. This was the one from the battle where... This is a Lord of the Rings deck. The battle where... I think it's Arwen. She's like, I am no man, and cuts off the head of something that nobody else can kill. And there's no head on this either. The truth is going to come in and cut your head off if you're not careful. Don't go around lying or anything else. Change your perspective. Realize something you're doing is going to bite you. That means that something you're doing could get your head lopped off, so to speak. Something's going to come back to bite you in the end. The moon. I'm going to be howling at the moon while somebody's watching you. Delusion. What's hidden. Mystery. Also got the bright full moon there. Full moon means something to somebody. Maybe you're too tame and you want to be wild with a tame dog, or with a domesticated dog versus the wolf. Maybe you go back and forth between the two. And somebody's just going to flow through your path and notice it. This feels like a warning to somebody to watch their step. Collaboration of souls. I don't know what that means. Yeah, let's get a different card. Suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. We all make mistakes and we can't always have things our way. Now that you know that, what you are. Now that you know that, what are you going to do about it? Maybe consult some friends about, I don't know, what you're doing. You're doing something somewhere that you do but don't like. That is going to risk you something. Be aware that you're not going to get everything you want, no matter what happens. Nobody ever does. Get everything exactly the way they want it. Envy. Maybe you're envying something else, or you have more than maybe the collaboration of friends. Maybe they just envy you. Hawk, spirituality. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind and detaching from your thought patterns puts you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. Pay attention to hawks. Try to get a higher perspective on what's going on in your life. Maybe that'll help direct your course. If obviously you need to get a higher perspective on what's going on in your life. Maybe that'll help direct your course. If obviously you need some kind of course correction somewhere, because if you don't, something's going to happen in the end that you don't like. Maybe take a step back, get above it, let it go for a while, unless you see something you actually need to strike and take action on. Go for a while, unless you see something you actually need to strike and take action on. Otherwise, let it alone for a little bit. But follow your intuition too. It's about spirit and collaboration of souls and spirituality. Follow your soul. You are a soul. You are not your body. You are a soul. Spend some time. Think over the big picture. See where you want to be, where you want to go, how it's going to work out for you. Figure it out. But beware that your decisions and stuff will affect what's going to happen to you. And people are noticing that you might be two different creatures at times. But there's a path to follow too. Time to collaborate. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. We have 2 collaborations on this one. You need to talk to somebody. Or just collaborate with, I don't know, your spirit guides, your ancestors, somebody to help you through this, or maybe to help you change. Go as you're guided though. Some people don't need that help. Sometimes they can find it in themselves. And sometimes those voices we hear inside are the ancestors that we do and don't know. Like wisdom from your father could be passed down from your third great grandfather or something. I mean, there's wisdom that's passed down through the years that you don't really realize. It's just little things that are kind of in the background. Like say you're a mechanic and you're good at it because your dad was good at it and his dad was good at it, and one of their dad might have been good at it. Or you get back to somebody that just tinkered with it, or you get back to like an engineer that designed things, and it's just something in the background noise that you were taught that became an emotional and physical part of you because you spent time with somebody you cared about, or they were teaching you things, even if it was little by little, and then you, I don't know, with somebody you cared about, or they were teaching you things, even if it was little by little, and then you, I don't know, maybe went to school, it was different, but at the same time it's something that was instilled in you from multiple generations or multiple people that speak through you. Maybe your talents, your gifts have come from encouragement from your ancestral line. And if you're have certain feelings about certain things, like, I don't know, racism or something, like there's these little things in the background that are there. Maybe you want to adjust one of those. Maybe something in that you've hereditarily passed on to somebody else, or that you're passing through with other people around you, might need to be called or changed, might need to change your perspective altogether. Change your perspective altogether. That's how we change our lineage. That's how we change generational curses. When we stand up and we decide to be the ones that were like, no, we're not doing it anymore. Like you saw your father cheat and he saw his father cheat or something like that, and realize you don't have to do it. Just because you saw other people do it, you don't have to drink because you saw people do it. You don't have to smoke because people did it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do it. Just because you saw other people do it, you don't have to drink because you saw people do it. You don't have to smoke because people did it. You don't have to do anything the other people do. You decide for you who you want to be and change the perspective of your entire DNA line. Be the one that breaks the generational curses. Heal your line. Or family secrets. Overthinking. Don't overthink it. Feel your way through it. Figure it out. Okay? Stress and worry doesn't add anything to your life. When the true answers come and the really deep answers come, it's not when you're frantic and you're in fear or you're in doubt. It's when you're at peace. Find your peace. Go meditate. Be at peace. Let the answers come through peace. You'd be surprised how many answers will come to you when you least expect it, when you're sitting, you're being quiet by yourself. Listen to those little guidings of your intuition. If you're a Christian, that's usually like the Holy Spirit spoke to me, or an angel came and spoke to me, and stuff like that. That's when those angels and Holy Spirits and other spirit guides and stuff like that come and talk to you. You could be doing something. It's usually something completely different than what you're paying attention to. That's when you really need to pay attention. If you're like doing dishes and you're thinking about your week and you're thinking about your week and you just like, I don't know, have a quiet moment, like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm just going to pay attention to the dishes for a while and like enjoy the warm water. And then something comes out of somewhere that has nothing to do with anything you've been thinking about, nor the dishes, nor anything that you've thought about in a long time. That's your intuition, your spirit guide, somebody or something speaking to you. Listen to it. More than likely, it's your soul speaking to you. Your soul speaks, which is you, through your human form when you're calm. Soul does not have the emotions and stuff. Your physical form, your reality here does. At the same time, soul needs nothing. Soul has nothing. Soul needs nothing. Soul is. You are soul. Which means you can master everything in this world if you remain calm. There is so much strength in your calm that everybody and everything tries to rip you out of it all the time. Try to be at calm peace with yourself through all situations and go with your guidance. If you master the art of calm, and then all of a sudden one day you're frantic, like, I have to get this done, I have to get this done, I have to get this done. That's you guiding yourself to get that done quickly. Get it done and calm down. And then see why it happens. And more than likely you'll be told why if you listen. Because once you return intentionally to your calm, you'll be fine. And then you'll watch everything spiral from that action or that thought out to benefit you in life. Your energy controls your physical realm. You are the god or goddess of your own world. And then when you have days, it's like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, but you're so calm, you're like, I just want to chill. Everything in me says just to sit down and be calm or do something I want to do or go for a walk. Do listen to that too. Apparently, right then, you don't have to be frantic about anything. Let some stuff go. Like, I have to do this, but no, you don't. Not really. You can do it later. Listen to how you feel. Because your soul can speak through your emotions, which isn't through physical form. But your soul has everything that you need. You are soul. But your soul comes through your body, through your chakras, which is your energy system. And that's where you come through. At the same time, listen to your body. Listen to your emotions, because it's just your soul triggering different things to guide you, especially when you're being stubborn. Because if you don't meditate enough, you're going to have to go by your intuition, your guidance through different chakra systems, and realize that's also the balance in your body. You are soul. Be one with yourself completely. Be one with yourself in the physical realm as well as the soul. Your soul speaks through you every day if you listen. It speaks to you every day if you listen. You speak to yourself from the ether, through the physical form, through the DNA and ancestors you have in this realm. There's different realms of life, of existence. Even Christians believe your soul is there. Even Christians believe you are your soul and your body is your vehicle. They need you to understand they don't want to talk about this anymore because you're getting overwhelmed with it, they think, but not really. They want you to talk about something like, why are you talking with something else now? Because something's coming through, that's why. You need to understand I can do this at any time. I don't have to if I don't want to. I can do this at any time with you if I want to. I don't have to if I don't want to. They need you to understand they don't know why you're talking to somebody else right now. You will talk to somebody else if you want to talk to somebody else. If you don't want to, you won't. They don't have to speak with you, and you don't have to speak with them at all right now. Because you don't need to. Obviously. Okay, let's start a new read. The Lovers. They're meditative. You might find a meditative friend. It might be of the opposite gender, the opposite sex. Sometimes it's a new connection even in business. The Two of Cups is more of a relationship love card than the Lovers is. Because it could just be like a new job connection. It could be networking. It can be a lot of things. It can't be love still. Because the Lovers can love each other. It might just be a deeper love. Maybe it's a deep feeling love. An enduring love. Maybe somebody's going to get married. Four of Swords. Rest. Watch the colors of the world spin and flow by while you take a break. Maybe you need to take a break from networking. Maybe networking can be your break. Maybe you just need to go out and have fun with friends instead of sit by yourself. Maybe you want other friends to play with you. You got 3 other swords. Maybe you want to practice. You want to spar something that has to do with your business or a connection. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is the step down from the Empress card. For me. How I see it. Stable, secure, vivacious. She's got her own stuff locked down. She's making her own money. She's doing what she needs to do. She's getting visitors because she's kind and she shares. We've got the orange dress, which is your sacral chakra, which is creativity. There's a lot of activity going on that dress. A lot of creativity. With straight lines branching out. You're in your garden, you're in your nurturing zone. You're at home with your nurturing zone. Maybe you want to have guests over to your house. Maybe you're going to have a party. Humility. Life has a funny way of teaching us humility. However, the greatest lesson to learn from our tests and traits is not to be bitter, but to be greater. Maybe somebody said something at your party or your house you didn't like. Like, I like how you did something else better, but you like what you did there. But you're calm with it. You're just like looking at them like, whatever. You're being a dick. Like, I tried really hard, okay? I'm busy. Because you have a party, you have people over. Not everything in your house is going to be perfect. Not everything's going to be exactly as it was. Like, I wanted you to make this food, but you didn't. Well, I made this food, and it's just as good. So leave me alone. It was quicker and easier. That kind of thing. What does your soul say? How do you... We just went through this whole thing. Listen to your intuition. Let it guide you. The art of rituals. Practice rituals to re-enchant your life. Maybe you want to do something like play a game or something that you normally play, or do something you normally do with somebody that's there to have fun with. Rebirth. Giving yourself a second chance. Do you want a rematch? Number 22. Could be an angel number for somebody. He looks like he wants to conquer. Whale. Communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. I feel like you need to communicate better. Maybe give more compliments instead of, say anything negative. That can be taught to yourself too. Your energy benefits from that. Think about what you say and how you say it, especially those close to home, especially your friends and stuff like that too. If you intentionally start saying only positive things in your life changes dramatically. Think about it, especially those that are closest to you. Find kind words of love for each other. Even if it's like, hey, take a break, I'll take care of this right now. That could be a love language too. We're starting to read with death. Death could be a dramatic rebirth of something. Like something ends and something new begins. It's like a major change. Like you could be a village down in here and this volcano erupts, and that changes your life forever. Something could be coming in that's going to change your life forever. It doesn't mean it's a negative or positive change. Just something happens. Could be your spiritual journey, could be in the physical realm. Could be both. Three of Swords, pain. This is the pain card. You have been intentionally hurt or harmed. Because it's usually depicted by a heart with 3 swords. Now it's a deer. I've hurt my deer. I've hurt my dear one, maybe. Coming through. Left him out in the cold. And hurt my dear one. Justice. Balance. Truth. Paying for things that you've done. Being held accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Don't wait for somebody else to hold you accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Correct course. Balance the lights that guide you. Solitude. Take time to be alone. Tune out the noise and chaos of the world and tune into your inner peace. Meditate. Think. Take your own accountability for your actions. Gratitude again. Be grateful for what you have. Gratitude helps with everything. Because there's a lot of times like the negative to positive shift perspective is like, what don't I have to why do I have everything that I need? Like it's a shift between loss and appreciating what you have. Or I don't have that and I want it, but I have everything I need right now. I don't really need that. I did this the other day. I wanted to get a desk. I don't need one. Like, I need to go get a desk. I need to go get a desk, but I don't need one. I have stands and tables and everything everywhere. I'm like, all I need to do is figure out how to set up what I already have in a way that benefits me. I even have a piece of furniture that I've never even built yet. It's still in the box. It's like a roll-around desk. I'm like, I need to just take care and figure out what I have already. I don't need to go get something new. I have something here that I love already or could love in a new way. It could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be anything in your life, it could be your job, anything that you seek, you need to figure out. But be grateful for things. Figure out how to balance the negative with the positive energy. Purification. Raise your vibration by caring for your energy. Been talking about that all day. Understanding, looking at both sides. That could go with a gratitude thing, but it could also go with relationships, if necessary. But it could also go with relationships, if necessary. Here, the skull could be sinister to somebody, but it could also mean like ancestors. So it could also mean something positive. The skull could mean like a whole bunch of different people, a whole bunch of different things. As could like this fairy aqua being or something, or even a dragon. There's a lot of perspectives. Look at other sides and try to be understanding, even with yourself. You can change daily. There are no rules to you changing daily. You can be a completely different person every day. We have 14 on that card, and I have 1.4K likes right now. So 14 might mean something, or 14. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. You're fine with what you're doing. Just examine and grow. Frog. Transition. This is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. And to be clear, feminine energy is usually your nurturing energy, your comfortable energy, your empress energy of relaxed bounty, righteous anger, like to protect others. That's your feminine energy. To like confront injustices and stuff like that. Your masculine can do that if he's a divine masculine that actually protects. But more likely it's the feminine has like the humanitarian injustice energy in her. That wants to fight the emotional battles for other people if possible. But she shouldn't actually take that on herself. She just have to stand up for those weaker than her, as does divine masculine when he gets there. But it's with the nurturing energy, like a woman that would protect her child to the death. That's the righteous anger of a divine feminine. Because they're not always soft and sweet and kind, but they're the healers. They're the bountiful ones. They're the peaceful ones. They're the ones you come home to that just like say, "Come here, lay with me," and she like rubs your hair or something. The ones that'll just nurture and take care of you. That's your feminine energy. Sometimes let your feminine energy take care of yourself. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy within them. Find your feminine energy if you've been too much in your masculine energy, which is out to go conquer, action, do. Fix things, make things better, stuff like that. And they get angry over like abuse and stuff too. They get angry about some of the same things if it's your divine masculine energy, your other masculine energy. Like if it's not divine, can be used in a different way to like dominate. Where like a divine masculine energy would want to be a teammate and guide you strongly if necessary. There's those differences. Be with your feminine energy. So find love within your heart. I'm going to do one more. The Chariot. This is the beginning when you read. Something you've put in motion cannot be stopped now. It's going to move forward whether you want it to or not, and usually it comes through fast. There's usually duality with it, like black and white. We have abundance in the card. Maybe it's going to be a generous move forward. Whatever it is, might be partially generosity. The World. Get a very earthy feel. It might be an earth sign. You're blooming in all four corners. And you can rest easy in your magic. Trust whatever you put in motion to do good things for you. Trust whatever you put in motion to do good things for you. Queen of Swords. Something big needs to shut up. Maybe it's your mind. You're going to be fine. You're strong. You know what to silence when it needs to be silenced. I already said you're strong. Use your strength to tame whatever beast you're dealing with. The Queen of Swords swings her sword of truth, of honesty. Celebrate your wins. You're allowed to celebrate what you've accomplished. Celebrate your wins. You're allowed to celebrate what you've accomplished. Even if it doesn't mean something great to somebody else. It could be just a little like, this week, I won't get out of bed by 5 o'clock. And I'm really happy about it. I'm allowed to celebrate me for doing something small that I wanted to do. Celebrate yourself. Stag spirit, take the lead. Take the lead. Don't let the narrative be something you don't want it to be. Take the lead and celebrate yourself. You're allowed to be strong. You're allowed to be a strong woman or a man, whichever, but these are getting feminine cards, but at the same time, he's not feminine. Be strong. Celebrate yourself. You think it's a gamble. It's a gamble to take the lead, to be strong. You're taking a chance on something. Maybe it's yourself. The wild feminine. Awaken your she-wolf instinct, that primordial force. Stand up for yourself. Whatever's going on, stand up for yourself. Instinct, that primordial force. Stand up for yourself. Whatever's going on, stand up for yourself. You don't have to be weak at all. The she-wolf is the co-leader of the pack. She's right there. She's the one that can go up to the alpha and do whatever she wants. Bridges. Never forget the bridges that brought you across, because it may just be the very one that will have to take you back. Be careful not to burn it. Desperate. Don't do things in desperation. Be careful not to, I don't know, go full bitch and burn the bridges out of desperation to, I don't know, feel like you're doing the right thing. Follow your intuition. Like, okay, if you don't need to talk to somebody about something, don't talk to them about it. Let it go. Your emotions might make you feel like you desperately need to, like, correct a situation. Like, if somebody was talking shit about you and, like, you might need to go back there for something, like a job or something, let it go. Watch and observe it. Let it go. Watch and observe it. But let it go. You don't have to confront everybody that wants to be an asshole. Okay, if we get the Queen of Swords energy, I don't remember if it was this. It is this one. You had a Queen of Swords. I am a Queen of Swords. That's one of my cards, okay? I'm one of those people that's like, I'm nice to you as long as you're nice to me, but I will tell you off as fast as I can tell you off if I have to. And I can even do it nicely. If I'm left alone, like nobody pokes the bear, I'm fine. I can let things go. I can just let things slide and I'll just watch it until I have to say something if I ever do. But if somebody keeps pushing me or shows up in my life to interrupt it with their bullshit, I strike back with truth and honesty and defense of myself. Like a defense mechanism kicks in. But if they stay away from me and they leave me alone, leave my energy alone, don't try to do anything to me, because I can literally feel when people do things to my energy, then I react that way too. But I can choose to react or how I react, and I usually do it in a calm manner. And I try to do it with maturity, but sometimes we don't always do that. Sometimes we fail at being the best version of ourselves we can be. But at the same time, if people don't bring things to my door, I don't like lash back. At the same time, I will cut you down with the truth if you bring your bullshit to my door. That's the energy I'm getting here. Like, if they're leaving you alone, just let the bridge be. Whatever the fuck that was. Whatever you might need to go back to someday, leave it be. Unless they keep coming at you, you're going to, I think. Because don't do it out of desperation. Like, you have to fix it, because you don't have to fix it. Don't be desperate to fix it. Unless it's brought to you in your now moment, let it be. If we start reacting to only things, not only reacting, intentionally actioning to whatever's in our now moment, that's where we should be living. We shouldn't be living in like, I wonder what somebody's going to say about this 6 months from now if I don't say something now. If it's not right in front of you, leave it alone. When it comes up to you again, take action. Intentional action. Because by then you'll have less emotion in it and you'll make a better decision. Or you'll be guided to. Like I said, we talked about guidance and energy guidance earlier. There's reasons why you should listen to some of it. If it's something that's like, I gotta do it. But it shouldn't be from your mind. It should be from like natural instincts. If you need to, sit down and think and try to be calm. But like, why do I feel like say, I gotta go put air in my tires. I gotta go put air in my tires. Why do you have to put air in your tires? When you go to do it, it's like really flat. You're like, oh. Or you see something in your tire that can be fixed before you're like 50 miles from home. Like that kind of intuition guiding, or it's like a panic kind of in you to do it until you get it done. But at the same time, it guides you to avoid something later. Try to be less reactive and more intentionally active in your life. And like, if you watch politics and stuff, you're like, they're going to come do this, they're going to press us, they're going to do this to us, they're going to do this to us, they're going to do this to us. You could be in that frantic energy of, oh, I don't know what's going to happen to me, and then you're making all your decisions out of fear of something that may never even happen to you, may never even happen at all. But you're creating this worry, this stress in your life for no reason, and you're taking actions out of fear and doubt and uncertainty when you can just stay in your now moment. Like, what's in front of me right now? I need to go to work this week and I got to get groceries. I might need to get gas tomorrow before I go to work, so I gotta, I don't know, make sure I leave early enough. What time do I need to be in bed by? That's what you need to worry about. Or not even worry about, just be concerned about. That's the thoughts you should be having. Not like, I don't know, 6 months from now, the economy might crash. How's it doing right now? Right now I'm fine. Right now I have the money in the bank to get the gas I need tomorrow, to go to work, to buy the groceries I need. I'm good. Right now I have what I need. Live in your now moments. Stop looking so far in the future. And then just observe and like make plans with what you have, the resources you have to protect you if you feel the need to. Like store up food or something, or something like that as you can afford it, but not like going in debt for it. Just like, I just bought 2 of these instead of 3 or instead of 1 today, and I just have it for later. But don't like stress yourself out. And that means too, you don't have to stock up on extra stuff if you don't even want to do that. Go and have fun. Go out to eat. Go get ice cream with your family. Take your kids out. Let's watch a super stressful thing on TV. You know what? Forget that. I'm here. I'm now. My kids are here. They're now. Hi. You guys want to go for ice cream? Let's go for ice cream and just sit outside and be silly all day. Have some laughing in your life and less stress. You don't have to put your attention there. That's where you control your attention and energy and what's in your life and what's happening. If you want your family to be happy with you, be family happy with them and with yourself. There's a lot better things out there for you than the stuff you stress about every day. You don't have to, okay? Stress doesn't do you any good. Intentionally shift your perspective. Integrate your knowing. You know you're okay right now. Right now, in this now moment, I am fine. Right now, in this now moment, I have everything I need. Right now, in this now moment, I am powerful. I'm going to leave you with one more animal oracle. Crow. Transition. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. You're ready to make whatever change you need to. Thank you for being a part of my experience. Thank you for being part of my journey. And thank you for being part of me even for a moment.